welcome. Today I thought that we would make something really cute and fun that you could use on a tiered tray or just as a cute little decoration to go with your fake food displays. We're gonna make a little pot with some honey dippers. So I got these little terracotta pots at Dollar Tree. I think there were 4 in a pack for $1.25, so it's a pretty good deal. So I'm just gonna paint this. I'm gonna do the top edge white and then this part yellow, and I'm gonna paint the inside as well too because that'll kind of show. And I'm just using Apple Barrel Snow White and Apple Barrel Yellow. So now I got my pot all painted. So we're gonna fill this pot with sand so we can stand the little honey dippers up in there. So I'm gonna need to fill in this little hole in the bottom of the pot. So I'm just gonna do that with hot glue. And then I just have this, you could use any kind of sand or anything else you want, actually. You don't have to use sand. And then the other thing I'm gonna put on this is these little bees. And I got this pack, it has ladybugs in it too. Not sure what I'm gonna do with those yet, but we'll see. I'll link to this in the description for you in case you want to get these yourself. And then the little honey dippers, I will link to those as well in the description. So I'm gonna get some of my bees out and like get them ready so that they'll be ready to put in the honey once I get it on the dippers. So I'm just gonna go over this hole and close it up. Just make sure it's not sticking up so much that your pot won't sit flat. You could also do it from the inside if you wanted. Okay, and now I'm gonna pour my sand in this. You don't need to fill it all the way to the top. Just put some in so that you have something to stick your little dippers in so that they'll stand up out of the pot. Okay, so I'm gonna do 3 dippers for this one. Okay, so for the honey, I'm going to use this glue stick. And I will link to the glue sticks for you as well. All right, so I'm gonna start on the top of this one and just put some honey around the top. And then I'm gonna go start dripping it down the sides. Now be careful because this, if it gets too drippy, it will drip on your hand and it is really hot and that's not fun. Don't ask me how I know that. Okay, and then I'm gonna stick a little bee on top of this one. So I'll put it like that. And then on the other ones, I'm gonna put them in a different position, but I just wanted to do one on top of this. And then I'm just gonna stick it in my sand to let it set up. Okay, so this one, do the same thing, just start at the top and then drip it down the sides. And then for this one, I'm gonna put a bee on the side, just like that. And I think I'll put one on top too. And for the last one, I'm just gonna put a bee on the side. Isn't it crazy how realistic this looks? This hot glue looks like honey. You know I love my colored glue sticks. I'm going to tie some little bows to put on those. I'm just going to hot glue them right below the drizzler part of the thing, on the stick part basically. Now you don't have to put the bows, and you don't have to put the bees if you don't want to. You know, you could just put the honey dripping down and that'll look really good too. But if you have a bee theme going on, these little bees are really cute. I saw some other ones on Amazon, but they didn't have like real little wings. They were just kind of like painted on the back, and they didn't look as cute. I thought these ones were really cute. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue these on here. Just kind of find the position that you want your little bees facing, and then glue the bow on. And then we will decorate the pot with the honey too. Okay, so I have a few more little bees here that I can put around my pot. So I'm gonna just go around the edge and do the same thing, just make it drip down. My glue stick ran out, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick some of these bees on here right now before it cools down too much, and I'll switch my glue stick. Isn't that adorable? All right, so let's put our little honey drizzlers in. And there is the finished product. Isn't that so cute? Thank you so much for spending your time crafting with me today. I appreciate you so much, and I will see you in the next video.